Hello, and welcome to Video Marketing Confidence Live. I'm Diana, and I help you be more confident on camera, engage with your audience, and make video your most powerful tool. Thank you for joining me today. Please take a moment to say hi, because I can see the numbers scrolling up, but I can't see who you are. So just say hello. It makes it so much more personal, makes it nicer for me, basically. And if you have any questions, you can jot those down in there too. I'll get to as many as I can today. Today, I'm going to be speaking about how you can make a live video or live streaming work for your business. I'll also be sharing some very exciting news of my own. It stands to reason that live video can be used for almost anything that you'd use a pre-recorded video for. However, there are some really compelling reasons for using live over recorded videos, and I'll discuss those with you today. I also took a look at some examples where live video wins hands down over pre-recorded every time with bells on. But before I go into that, I'd like to run over some of the things that should be applied to any and every video that you make, especially if you're making them for live. Before you start, you should work out your goals. A video without a goal, I hate to say this, is pure vanity, especially when it comes to business. I see too many people spending so long worrying about what they're going to say on the video without actually spending any time thinking about what they want to achieve with the video. So before you start planning that content, planning those videos, deciding where you're going to be going, when you're going to be going, I'd like you to ask yourself some questions like this. Is your video going to help you sell? Is your video going to be informative? Are you looking for it to raise awareness of your business? Perhaps you're looking for it to humanize your business in some way. Is your video going to help you gather information on your audience? Once you know some of these questions and more, I'm sure there's more that come to mind, you can create a framework for your goals that will help you accomplish and build in that content that will enable you to achieve those goals. Planning ahead is crucial, especially when it comes to live videos, as there's no opportunity to go back and edit them before they go out there. Once they're done, they're done. Viewers understand this, and they're not expecting a really highly polished video, all singing, all dancing, bells and whistles and special effects, and nor should you try to achieve this. But it doesn't mean that you should just be okay with shoddy and sloppy. It's not an excuse. So going off at a tangent in a story that you maybe hadn't planned to tell can help you to add authenticity and allows your personality to shine through. But rambling on for hours on end isn't going to be a good use of anyone's time, and people are just going to turn off. This is where planning will really, really help. You may not be working from a script, or if you are and you do go off-piste, it doesn't matter, because you've got that framework that will allow you to regroup and get back on track and know where you're going. In fact, I highly recommend you try going live without a script, just working from your pure knowledge and improvising what you do. Think of your video as more of a journey. And so instead of writing a script that's a rigid thing that you can't get off of, think about building stones, like stepping stones from the beginning to the end. You can pick out all the key points that you want to remember. Maybe something to trigger a story, or those I must remember these points. And each of those points are a stepping stone from that beginning to that end. I've just noticed some more people joined us. So if you've just joined me, welcome. Please say hi and let me know that if you have any questions. Today I'm helping you understand the world of live video through the medium of live video and how you can make it work for your business. I've already mentioned viewers are more forgiving of the unpolished nature and the occasional fly as well. It's joined me today. The unpolished nature of live video. And that sort of anything could happen, like being dived on by flies, of going live. It's all part of the charm. It's unavoidably intimate, and it almost forces you to be real and authentic. If you're trying to be something that you're not and something does go wrong, it'll be so much harder for you to laugh off. And if you get emotional about the subject you're talking about, don't be ashamed of it. Just go with it. I remember watching a live video a while ago. It was about a care facility for people with learning disabilities. Their goal with that video was to raise awareness, both of the fundraising side, as well as engaging with people who could benefit from the service that they offer. They plan to achieve this by showing the work that they do on a daily basis and speaking with a couple of families who use the facility on a regular time. These stories that the families had to tell and the way the facility had changed their lives and had so drastically improved on the quality of life of their children and the opportunities that had become available to them that simply weren't there before. It was so powerful that the presenter was actually unable to continue. And I'm sure many of the audience were also that moved. But at that moment, a young lad who had been quietly in the background doing some painting with his carer, I think, he came over and he did a little dance in front of the camera, right in front of the camera, right in front of the family that was speaking, in front of the presenter, absolutely to camera. You couldn't script it better, honestly. But it completely changed the mood of things. And it also reinforced what people had been saying about how these kids' lives had changed. It also gave the presenter a moment to regroup and get back on track. By sharing that kind of unfiltered view of your business, as a live video allows you to, you're generating a whole heap of trust through your viewers. One thing live video is really good for is the big reveal. In order to achieve this and have a biggest impact, you need to put in a bit of work beforehand to build a little bit of hype. So my advice here would be to schedule your live ahead of time. Make it an event. Share the event with your audience and be sure to emphasize the time and day and what they'll gain from being there. What's in it for them? Why do they need to be there live rather than, just watch the replay? Once you've done this and you've generated that hype, you generate their interest, they're going to remember and they're going to want to come along. This kind of approach is really great for launching a new product. You could maybe do a live of the first one of the product coming off the production line. Or perhaps if you don't have access to the production line, how about an opener of the box when it arrives? These are new products. They've just arrived. Let's have a look at them. Let's take them out. Let's take them out of the package. Let's see what's in there. Let's see how they go together. Let's do a little demo, that kind of thing. All the time, while you're doing that, you get to answer the questions that people who are eager to get their hands on this new product are asking. Maybe if you run a car showroom, how about covering a live video stream of the arrival of a new model as it comes off the back of the transporter, as it's delivered fresh to the showroom? And then once it's on the forecourt, you could do a complete walkthrough of the car with the call to action, of course, of booking a test drive and maybe throw in some kind of limited time special offer. You could even build the hype up for that by doing some short little video teasers beforehand, possibly of bits of it on the production line, maybe even the journey from the production plant to your showroom. It's all that behind the scenes things that people don't get to see that can really generate a lot of interest and will keep them coming back for more. I was speaking to a friend in the property sales and letting sector the other day, and they were bemoaning the fact that they can't have open house viewings at the moment. Now, you know what I'm going to say? Live video would be perfect for that. Schedule the virtual open day ahead of time with lots of posts about this particular property, maybe a few sneak peeks, saying how popular it is, fantastic location, maybe showing a bit of the location, giving people a little taste of what they could have if they lived there. And then on the day at the allotted time, go live with a full walkthrough, highlighting the fabulous features of the property and answering the questions as they come in. Now, viewers are going to see those questions coming in, and they're going to know that there's a lot of interest in this property, and that a lot of those interested parties are online right there with them, seeing the same things that they're seeing. And if they want to have that house as their new home, they better move fast. There's also the added benefits of running a virtual open house in this way, in that people don't have to travel to the property. So you instantly open up your audience to capture people further away who are maybe looking to move into the area. Also, the agent doesn't have to be on site for several hours. And if the property is still lived in, then the owners or tenants, they don't have to vacate their property for so long, or have so many people traipsing through their home. As all live videos are available to watch as a replay after they've finished, you have the additional resource of being able to send a link to the virtual open house video. Open house day? Open house video to anyone who inquires about the property after the event, with the knowledge that it will answer many of the questions they have because you were asked them while you were there and you answered them live. Now, obviously, interviews make for great live videos. I'm sure you've seen many interviews go through live. But I suggest to you pick and choose which you run live and which you run pre-recorded. Aside from the obvious issues of bad language, reserve your live interviews for people who are likely to generate the most interest, and maybe draw the most questions from your audience and the most interactions. If you think about this, there will be loads of people who you could interview, who will be valuable guests to your viewers and provide you with valuable content. Perhaps the manufacturer of your most popular product, or even the manufacturer of the product that you want to sell more of. Get them in to answer questions about that product from your audience as well as you. Now, this has two major additional benefits. Live has lots of additional benefits. You've probably got that by now. But firstly, you'll be able to find out what your audience needs to know about your products and services. And then you can make additional videos that address those needs in greater detail. Secondly, by tagging your interviewee when you promote your live, all of their contacts will also see the details of your live, and thereby increasing the potential size of your audience. In-person events are also great opportunities for live streaming. It could be an event that you're running, maybe where you want to show some behind-the-scenes footage, possibly to add value to delegates who can't attend in person and have signed up for an online package of some kind. Or perhaps it's an event that you're attending for your own personal or professional development, maybe an industry conference or some kind of specialized training. You could give your clients and your viewers an insight into what you're doing there and why this is going to add value to the service that you provide them. The other live video I think is very topical to discuss is breaking news. Now, you can, of course, use this for your own breaking news. Hey, guess what? You know that product that's sold out absolutely everywhere? Well, check that guy bringing a box full of it through our doors right now. Get yourself here and buy yourself some. We've only got 3 boxes. They're going to go fast. You think that's going to generate interest? You're damn right it is. Or you could use it in any sector. So to give your audience your response to events that are happening right now and how it will affect them. For example, imagine being an accountant on budget day who is able to distill what the Chancellor is saying into an easy and relevant to understand, easy to understand, a relevant way of absorbing the information and telling their clients exactly how it's going to affect them. Now, you could obviously do it as a pre-recorded thing and put it out a couple of weeks after the event. But imagine being there on the day and giving this information to your clients real time. Surely that would be of huge value to them, and it will show your passion and knowledge about this subject and the efforts you go to provide them with the top quality service. Well, how about in the recent bad weather we've had, being a delivery company, showing the yard maybe being cleared of snow, the vans being checked over, and how you and your team are going to extra lengths to make sure that their deliveries get out on time. Or even perhaps setting up some kind of service where 2 or 3 times a day you go live with any information you have about delays, road conditions, or revised delivery times. It would maybe take you 15 minutes of your time a day to keep your clients up to date. And yet we all know how frustrating it is to be sitting there waiting around for a delivery that may or may not show up, and we've got no way of finding out. So now on to my own exciting breaking news. On the 9th of April, I'm starting a new group of the video marketing training I do. Video Confident Collective. It covers all aspects of video marketing, including, but not limited to, how to provide value for your clients, how to make and edit videos quickly, even when you have no previous experience or knowledge, how to engage with your audience more effectively, how to be confident, relaxed, and natural on camera, how to optimize your videos for all platforms, and how to create an amazing video strategy plan that will ensure you're spending your time most effectively and maximizing the power of your videos. Now, this is rolled out as an initial one-to-one discovery session to ensure that you achieve your expectations from the training, a 2-hour training session twice a month, a drop-in live Q&A once a month exclusively for group members to come in and ask questions about any of the challenges they're facing implementing the training or creating their own videos, continual ongoing email support, and a one-to-one planning session to review the video marketing strategy that you've created. All of that for $225 a month. And in addition to this, if you sign up or register for your interest by the 19th of March, you'll also receive a lifetime membership to the Video Marketing Confidence Hub when it launches later this year. Now, this is packed full of even more information, even more training and support for your video journey, on your journey into videos for your business. It's accessible 24/7, so you can dip in and out of it, any subject you want, when you need it, where you need it. And that alone is worth over £500 a year, and you're getting it for free for life if you register before the 19th of March. However, to ensure that I provide the very best value and quality of training for all the members of the group, there are a very limited number of places available, and people are already booked on. If you'd like to register, you can do that on my website, videomarketingconfidence.com, under training. Follow the link to the Video Confident Collective. I know that's a bit of a mouthful and hard to remember, so I'll put a link at the end of this video, and I'll also put a link in the comments and everything below. Now, there are so many other ways of using live video for your business and making it really, really work for you. It really comes down to you taking a little bit of time to think about how you could creatively use this resource to add value for your customers, because that's what you should be thinking about in all of your videos. How is this video adding value for my customers? Just check that I haven't missed any questions. Don't think I have. I think I've covered all the ones that have come in. So I really hope you found this helpful and that it's given you a fresh view on how you can make live video work for your business. Take care, and I'll see you soon.